Okay, so today we're going to dive into Chloe and the Whisper Weaver. Now, on the surface, this looks like a really sweet, simple bedtime story. But trust me, if we peel back the layers, it's actually a masterclass in perception. A story that's designed to teach us how to hear the world in a completely different way. So the story kicks off with a sound that's super familiar to all of us, the sound of the wind on a stormy night. This immediately puts us right there with our main character, Chloe, who's tucked away in her little cottage just trying to get to sleep. But for Chloe, this isn't some comforting sound. Nope, it's just empty noise. It's actually what's keeping her awake. In her own words, it's just air. It's not saying anything. From where she's lying, the wind is totally meaningless. But here's the thing. This isn't just some cute story about a little girl in the wind. It's actually a very carefully crafted tool that's built for something much, much deeper. This story is a perfect example of something called P4C, or philosophy for children. It's this really incredible educational approach that uses storytelling to introduce some pretty big ideas, like, perception versus reality, in a way that's super gentle and easy for a young mind to connect with. And what's so fascinating is how every single element here is intentionally designed to work together. The goal isn't just to teach a lesson, it's also to soothe. That Ghibli-inspired art, the really slow, meditative pacing, and the beautiful visuals, they all work to create this calm state, which is just perfect for absorbing a new idea while you're drifting off to sleep. At its heart, the story is exploring a classic philosophical idea: the difference between what something appears to be and its hidden, deeper reality. On the surface, the wind is just an annoying noise. But the story's about to reveal its hidden depth, that the wind is actually a traveler, carrying stories from all over the world. So how does this story build a world where a lesson like this can be absorbed so gently? Well, it all starts with one fundamental rule. The most important principle is zero tension. The entire story is designed to be this completely safe, comforting bubble. There are no bad guys, no big conflicts, no scary moments at all. It's a world of pure gentleness, built to keep a child in that calm, meditative state. And you can really see this tension-free world come to life with visuals that are directly inspired by Studio Ghibli. We meet this magical creature, a whisper weaver, who is just this fluffy, floating, totally comforting being. It's meant to be a gentle guide, not a source of any drama. And this right here is a perfect illustration of that classic show, don't tell technique. The original story has almost no text on the screen. The whole journey unfolds through Chloe's facial expressions, the creature's movements, and these magical visuals that go along with the narration. All of this careful world building leads us to the pivotal moment in the story, the point where that philosophical idea becomes a real, tangible experience for Chloe. The Whisper Weaver doesn't explain anything with words. Instead, it introduces a tool, the Dima Ipli, which basically means the hearing thread. And this one little magical thread is the key that's about to unlock a whole new way of seeing the world for Chloe. With just a gentle touch, Chloe's entire world transforms. That single, monotonous sound of the wind suddenly unpacks itself into this rich, incredible symphony. She's no longer just hearing wind, she's hearing the story of the wind, its journey over a snowy mountain, through a pine forest, and across a vast ocean. That emptiness was full of stories the entire time. So this sensory journey creates this profound shift in Chloe's perception. The wind is no longer what it seemed to be just a few moments ago. And this is the crucial moment, right? It's Chloe's whispered realization. The wind wasn't empty. It was a traveler. She completely reframes the noise, turning it from a meaningless annoyance into something with purpose, with beauty. I mean, just look at this transformation. What was once just an annoying noise has now become the song of the world. The physical sound is exactly the same, but her understanding of it has completely changed. She didn't stop the wind. She just learned how to listen differently. And this right here shows the practical success of the whole P4C method. The philosophical lesson isn't just some abstract idea, it leads to a real-world result. By understanding the wind's hidden depth, Chloe isn't annoyed anymore. She's comforted, and she can finally, peacefully fall asleep. Ultimately, Chloe's journey from annoyance to awe offers this universal lesson that really applies far beyond her little cottage.
It encourages us to ask ourselves, right? What hidden stories might be waiting inside the ordinary sounds we hear every day? What might we discover in the hum of a city or the chirping of a bird if we just learned how to truly listen?
And the story leaves us with this final, beautiful thought. Sometimes the most ordinary sounds hold the stories of the most distant lands. It's just a perfect reminder that a simple shift in perspective can turn noise into music and the ordinary into something absolutely extraordinary.